Welcome to episode 6 of Sonic Adventure 1. Sorry, I'm just kind of interested in this cutscene. It's one of the more interesting ones. A real quick note too. I mentioned that every 3 episodes I'd upload a Chow Garden episode, but just for the record, or for the, not for the record, but so there's no confusion, I'm actually going to upload the second episode of the Chow Garden. The first episode's going up sometime today as of this recording, which is January 2nd. But episode 2 will actually be after episode 7, and the reason why is because I'm recording 2 at once. So just for continuity's sake, I'm going to upload them in the order that I recorded them. Alright, cool. I always thought this was neat, exploring a little Eggman base. Oh, and they have the Metal Sonic from, I can't, is this Sonic 2 is where this one's from? I can't remember. And then they have like actual Metal Sonic over here, which is just awesome and neat because he's in Sonic Heroes. Anyways, quick story about Gamma here, E102Y Gamma.
Your big brother,
When I was a kid, he was the character that I didn't really want to unlock. I mean, I want to unlock all of the characters, and I wanted to play as all of them. But this is one that my brother wanted to get because he was into like shooters and stuff. So he thought, oh, like I want to play as the guy that shoots things. Obviously, to call Gamma stages, like, you know, third-person shooter game style is being kind of generous. If you've played this game, you know what I mean. You just kind of walk around like this and hold the B button, and they're alright. They're not horrible. Nothing particularly interesting about his game design, but it's bearable. Like, the worst things in the game are, I would say Amy is the worst, because hear me out on this, like, and we'll probably do Amy next. See, like, this is this whole stage. I just beat it by shoot the Sonic and boom, it's done. But let me say this, like, Gamma, he's, at least you get some kind of shooter thing. Like, it's a little different. It changes it up a bit. So it's not just straight up platforming, you know, that's cool that each character's gimmick is its own thing, right? Sonic is traditional, you know, platforming, although it's the first 3D Sonic game, so it's not, you know, traditional in that sense. Where does this lead? Oh yeah, this leads to the Death Egg level. What happens if can I go in there now? Oops. Oh my god. This is a real pain as Gamma, because he... Wow, really? Oh, so I can open it, but I can't actually go in. That leads to a level later in the game. Holy camera. Oh shoot, I just realized I was telling 2 stories at once. Here, I'll explain both as we fight the boss here, which is his brother, supposedly. Yeah, my brother's the one who wanted to unlock this guy, and then, you know, we weren't very good at the game because we were pretty little, probably like 6, 7 years old. And I'm the one that finally ended up unlocking him. I beat Tails' story, which he's not in Tails', but that allowed me to unlock, you know, someone else's, which eventually allowed me to get Gamma, and then my brother got to play it. My brother's like, fine, I'm playing now, and then he took the game from me, and he wouldn't let me play as Gamma, so he got to. But I was just excited to see what his story is anyway, and it's kind of interesting. It's neat to see, like, the quote-unquote life of an Eggman robot, I guess. Also, when I was a kid, I used to picture my brother as Beta, because he's kind of like this black mean, right? Like, Gamma's like the good robot, so to speak. But anyways, the other thing I was saying on my other story, I tend to get sidetracked. Amy, like, why is Amy the worst? I believe that Amy's the worst because, at least with Gamma and even Big, like, Big is slow. He doesn't make me think of a Sonic game. It's weird. But he's got his own thing. His levels are short, and it's just fishing. And it's like, oh, that's okay. I mean, fishing's kind of neat. Like I say, I feel like his stages felt like more of an advertisement for Sega Bass Fishing. Because the first time I played it, I had played Sega Bass Fishing when I was a kid. I played it on that demo disc I mentioned. And when I played Big's level, I was like, oh, this is just Sega Bass Fishing, but like watered down. Like not as good, but it's in a Sonic game, so it's okay. I'm sure the reason they had all the varieties was because Sonic Adventure was meant to show off the capabilities of the Sega Dreamcast. So, but Amy's stages, there's not even a gimmick to make it interesting. Now, you don't need gimmicks, like Sonic Adventure 2 kind of proves that. They kept the shooting stages, but they're still like slightly more platformery than like Gamma's stages in this game are. They kept the treasure hunting stages, but once again, at least you're running around, you're kind of fast, you can still beat up enemies, and it feels Sonic enough, you know? But it's Knuckles, so it feels like Knuckles, so you're like, you understand like why that's different from a Sonic stage, right? But Amy's stages are just, you've got Sonic stages, which are the standard, Tails' stages, which are just easier versions of Sonic stages, and they're essentially a race, but they're still easier. I mean, you're just completing the level like normal. You just technically have a harsher time limit, since Sonic is the time limit. And then Amy's stages are just even dumber than that. She's just slow as shit, has a hammer, and that's it. And yeah, I find her... I look forward to playing as everybody when I replay these games, but I look forward to playing as Amy the least, because everybody else, with the exception of Big and Amy, feels fast. But like I said, with Big, it's okay that he's not fast, because you're not trying to like beat a level. You're just trying to like smash an ice block and then catch fish. So I don't need to be fast for his stages. There's Cream again. Yeah, with Amy, it's just like everyone else. Okay, where do I go first? Oh, really? He starts off at the beach. So his story, if I'm getting just the timeline that the game is giving me, essentially, starts off like when Biggs is almost done. Oh, I just thought that was neat too. Like, he can't touch the water, so he floats. That's pretty cool. And then he can do the... Whoa, that's weird. I don't think he was supposed to... Anyway. What happens if I talk to the people here now? What do they have to say about a big robot? Froggy, I saw him... Oh, a big cat was there too. Okay. What? The frog again. You're the second person. Look at this little shit. Fucking nerd. That's weird that it adds seconds to my clock. Also, another thing I liked to do when I was younger. Ooh, look at all them things I'm gonna shoot. I like to like see what characters we're gonna visit what levels, right? And I thought it... Oops, I hit the mic there. Whoa, that was weird. Floating monkey. I thought it was interesting, because I'm trying to think. When who shares like levels? Like Tails, I noticed that he shares a level with Sonic, right? He shares Windy Valley as well as others. But Windy Valley was the first indicator in the game that you will play some of the same levels again as other characters. And I thought, okay, cool, that's neat. Even as a kid, I was smart enough to figure that out. But then it became more interesting when it was like, how do they change up the levels to fit certain characters? Like this right here, you know, with Sonic, you just loop-de-loop there, but Gamma obviously isn't going to do that. So they built this little thing here. That's kind of neat. Oops, missed all those rings. Also, it started to... once again, it's a short game, but as a kid when I wasn't as good at games and I wasn't as smart, and this game would probably take me an entire day to beat, whereas now if I really wanted to, I could do it in hours. And I thought it was neat just to imagine basically who was gonna get what stages. So it's funny to me that Emerald Coast, I think of it, and usually the first thing I think of is Sonic. The only other two characters in this game that go to Emerald Coast are Gamma and Big, and that's just strange to me. Yeah. Red Mountain, I think, you know, Knuckles and Sonic share or something like that.
Must determine location.
Yeah, I don't remember, but that's interesting. I never would have thought Emerald Coast... for Big, I get it, because he's the... it's fishing, so Emerald Coast is perfect for fishing. He could catch that giant fucking whale if he really wanted to try.
No data found. Location unknown. This presents a problem.
His voice is kind of neat, too. Also, fun fact... Actually, let's see if it is a fun fact. I'm pretty sure... Yeah. You can still go to the village, even if you're not supposed to do anything as that character. You can always, like, head backwards and talk to all of the Knuckles that don't chuckles! That say weird shit, and they look like they're having a seizure when you talk to them. But anyways, I have no reason to be here. It's just really cool that they allow you to explore like that, you know? It seems like one of those things that, oh, you'd have to mod the game. Like, what is it like walking around as Gamma in this area? And it's really like, oh, it's nothing special, but it's still kind of neat to see. No, they just allow you to do it. Look at all the chew! Look at them! They're so cute! They sing their shitty little song. I think they're singing something like "These Kids Aren't All Right" by The Offspring or something like that.
No, don't go any closer. I'm sorry. I see you must not be one of them, huh?
Yeah. Just assume my robot gender. Just assume that I'm a killer. I'm a good robot. Fucking bitch.
He's a very loving and gentle creature. These little creatures are too vulnerable without its protection.
You know, it kind of sucks that a lot of the
This protection allows them to continue singing
yawn.
in peace.
Yawn! Ugh.
Even I
There's
was
the yawn,
surprised
the
first time I
obligatory
saw
episode
them.
yawn. I was saying, it kind of sucks that
Now my father is trying to take their sacred home.
some of these, or a lot of a good amount of the Sonic Adventure characters just never really make a reappearance.
My
Even
true
though,
hope is that
so
someday
Chaos
we'll
is in Sonic
understand each other.
Battle on the Game Boy Advance. Hardly, but he's there. He's in Sonic Forces. We never see Tikal again. Unless you count the battle mode for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube, specifically that version. Gamma. Well, and of course, if you know what happens to Gamma, he explodes at the end of his story, so he's just dead. But Big, other than some cameos.
Ah, dummies, 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 dummies! None of you got the right one. We must find the frog with Chaos's tail. also swallowed a Chaos Emerald.
I got the right one, you big fat dummy. Big old stupid. Wow! He's like, wow, wow, you got the right frog. Wow.
I'm proud of you, Gamma. I knew you'd be of use to me.
That's right.
All you worthless hunks of
A
junk,
jitter and
be
happiness.
gone.
Wow. He just killed all my brothers. That was nice to
You will
watch.
get a new assignment. This one's easy.
I don't remember how many levels Gamma has though. He doesn't have a
Through
lot.
that last door.
That's right. I discovered some
You'll find a
serious
bird
shit.
and a bird. Just get me that bird.
Just get me that bird.
Go.
Why couldn't he get it himself? Get off your fat lazy butt and you go do it. I always thought this was weird, like I never understood as a kid like why he walks on that thing. It like redirects him. I didn't understand that. I thought maybe he just did that to show off or something. I don't know. It's weird that it took me a few times watching this. I'm like, oh, is the idea that he accidentally stepped on that and it accidentally took him to the wrong room? I thought he just walked in the wrong door, which I guess he did, but you know what I mean? Why did that circle thing like redirect his route? That machine looks like it's really hard at work, just poking the new version of his brother.
Beta.
His bug ass face. Eggman's like, oh, you weren't supposed to see that.
This is
That's
the
my
wrong
secret room. Yes, it was the wrong room. Oh yeah, he goes to the hot shelter too. 2000, Dr. Robotnik. We'll change that in Amy's story. This is where the robot learns to be a good boy. I help Amy escape, and I realize Eggman reconstruct my brother, and I don't like upgrades to my firmware. And therefore, he bad man.
Give me the bird.
Although I do still help him fight Sonic.
No way!
Resistance is futile. Give me the bird.
Give me the bird.
I said no!
Give me the burb!
Why not?
None of your business, why not? I want to know why you...
God, his story is, yeah, his story is more story than it is gameplay.
You don't even know?
I don't remember all the cutscenes being in this, like,
To him, you bully.
you know, string together. I mean, we got
Help us out instead.
cutscene, then a level,
Don't you know
and a cutscene on his killing his brothers, and then a cutscene on his brother being reconstructed,
Does not
and the former
fulfill.
version of him being dead. And then
Why
we get
try
this
to
cutscene
save
right
that
here.
which is useless to
And
you?
I know what's gonna happen. We're about to go.
I feel sorry for you.
Wait, I think I gotta go get a power up after this, and then I go fight Sonic. It is gonna be another cutscene. Actually, no, it's gonna be a cutscene, then fight Sonic, then cutscene again. But he only has like, how many levels does he have? 4, and then a extra boss fight.
Get going.
Huh?
That's a neat way to unlock a cell door. Can you imagine if they had that in real prisons? Just press like a little pressurized button.
It is dangerous here. Hurry.
You know, his levels aren't long either. Probably could have got it done in one episode if there wasn't so many cutscenes.
So,
Goodness gracious.
Those other robots, huh? You truly are a good
Oh,
person
Amy's doing
inside,
squats
aren't
too.
you?
Everybody does squats in this game, and they're like standby pose. They're like default pose. They're all gonna have buff ass legs. Oh! That was a hell of a jump.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Gamma, get ready for battle instruction.
What is Gamma's? Ah, I hit the mic again. So sorry. So sorry.
To the deck.
What is Gamma's goal? Like, what was he built for? Obviously, I fight Sonic. Yeah, okay, so this is another thing as a kid that even though it's just like, I think it was that room right there. I just wanted to see if there was other doors. It took me a long time to figure this part out because I was like, huh. But it was neat to see, wait, there is 2 doors. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't be glitching out on me. Don't be proving everyone right about this game. Okay, what's in here? This one. I think that's a power-up. So what's the other one? No, I don't want to hit the fucking buttons. Alright. Get in there. Oh, this one's a power-up. What is the other one? This is his best power-up too. Oh, he can turn his
Use
head
the
around.
jump booster.
Or his body.
Press
That's
and
weird.
Hold the jump button and you'll float for a while.
He's like, yeah. A Gamma action figure would actually be pretty cool. Why does he have like a metal high chair looking thing with a armor, like a crotch plate and a flashlight? Isn't that weird? It just looks weird. I don't know. Anyway. Cool. Oh, more camera. Okay.
I see you got the jet booster.
It did.
Report to the rear of the ship.
I will. Just give me a moment.
Hurry.
No, I'm gonna take my time. I want to see what's in that room. I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe that has. No, it's not this one, is it? What room? What is this room? Egg carrier reservoir. Wastewater to be drained. Ew, it's wastewater. Maybe it's someone else's story that there's. Oh wait, what's that? I can't remember. There's something down there, but I don't remember if it's Gamma's story. Do I want to use this or? Oh, I can't use the train. I like the little train. Guess I gotta use this thing. Guess I gotta use this thing.
How can I serve you, Dr. Robotnik?
It was pretty cool too, because by the time I had gotten to this point in Gamma's story, I already knew when he said "go to the rear." I was like, "Oh, I know exactly what cutscene this is."
I will comply.
It's the
Counting on you,
everybody beat me up on the top of the ship cutscene. But I'm a nice robot. You don't want to hurt me. Holy shit! No, leave me alone. I'm gonna get these rings. Oh, I guess there's not really any point to getting these rings.
Oh no!
Yeah, eat it.
Oh no!
Eat it. Easiest boss fight ever. Sonic, you were the worst. See? Cutscene, Sonic fight, cutscene.
Stop, Mr. Robot!
That was my cutscene Sonic fight
Mr. Robot?
cutscene
I know
beatbox.
you're not an evil sword. Wait, remember me?
The other thing that's weird about some of the continuity, though, and there's other parts that do this, but if we're specifically talking about this cutscene, it's like in Sonic's story, Sonic beats him. In Tails' the story, Tails beats him. Sonic is like nowhere to be found. I mean, he's there, but like you don't see, you know, Amy have to stop Sonic. She stops Tails there. So that one's really weird. And in this one, it looks like nobody wins. It looks like they didn't even get started.
What will you do?
I'll nail that Eggman. He must be stopped.
Yeah, nail him. Fuck him.
Thanks again for saving me as usual, Sonic. And how are you, my metal friend? It's dangerous here. Why not leave Eggman and come with us?
Why do you help me?
Why don't you help me?
I told you we'd be friends the next time we met. Even Birdie wants the best for you. You must ditch that awful Eggman.
Amy, come on!
Ugh. So after the egg carrier crashes,
Friend,
as Gamma is when I first realized it because his final boss battle is there. But it's really cool that you can go to the egg carrier as a hub world, and it's actually like it's probably the nicest looking. It's not a city, it's not like the Mystic Ruins, this jungly area. It's almost like a ship out on in the ocean. It's pretty cool actually. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Robotnik.
Seizures.
Enemy. Master registration. Deleted. E-series. Friends.
Well,
Must
if they're friends, why are we
save.
about to go blow all of them up? Who are you?
If you have the Stone of Wind. gusts
Oh,
of
that's
strong
right.
winds are
He's
known to
Windy
blow in
Valley as
caves.
well. Does he have the mountain? Is he in the mountain level? I can't remember. This floaty thing is really weird. I mean, it's cool, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It looks like a glitch in the game as opposed to like, how does it make him float if it's not attached to him? I don't know. I didn't think about certain things like this as a kid. I was like, cool, man. Sonic games. Wow. Alright, we'll do the Windy Valley level and then we'll call this an episode. Oh boy. I almost thought about it. I thought about it. 40 seconds, well, goddamn. Ugh. Just trying to get a big old combo. Didn't work. Did not work. I'm invincible! Yeah, the time in this level. Yeah, that's actually, speaking of which, another interesting thing about his stage is that
The
there,
robot
the,
you're looking for is
you have a
up ahead.
clock, like a time, an actual time limit, and the clock counts down. And you get combos to build the time, which is not like any other Sonic stages. So that is kind of neat. Ooh boy, that was close. E103. I don't know what that is. We're gonna say it's a Schmergle. E103 Schmergle. Destroyed. Must destroy friend. My friends aren't very tough. Yeah, blow up. I still don't really understand like why blowing him up is quote unquote saving him. I mean, if I figured out that Eggman wasn't my master, and you know, I'm sure the rest of them could have, but yeah, sure, whatever. If my friend was stuck in prison, I'd go kill him too. Just be like, I'll save you. Do we have another cutscene here? Ice Cave? No. This is the or the mountain one, but all right, we'll do it on episode 7. Oh, look, it's not daytime anymore. It's evening. How lovely. It looks great when it's evening. Episode 6, come to a close. I can't get a good camera angle of the... There it is. Just beautiful. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, bye. Thanks for watching this episode.